Thank you.
Talk about the kind of style you play. You want to get up in people's face and
We try to push the tempo. We are undersized, most teams we play, and we try to force the tempo. And that was the difference in the game tonight. Without doing that, we probably don't come out on top. So, White Cloud shot the ball really well from the field. We had really balanced scoring. Jake Tarbell, Quinnell Key had 13, Chris Van Kuren had 12, and Peter Lewandowski had 13. And if we can get balanced scoring, we're going to be successful.
You say you're undersized. Obviously, you knew that going into the season. How important is it to play this style? Play the 94 feet.
Well, if we allow teams to get set up and back down on us, we're going to struggle. And it happened the other night against Nuevo. They had a big kid, 6'7", and we had trouble down low. And, so we work on it every day. Tempo. We got a really good group of senior guards that have bought into it. It's what we do, what we have to do most nights. So.
And yet, this comes down to the very end. Were you surprised or not, or that?
White Cloud did a great job. The shots they did get up. I haven't looked at the book, but they had to have shot 65%. Number 44 for that was almost unstoppable. I think the only bucket he missed was the and one opportunity towards the end. He was hard to handle. So I give them a lot of credit for executing on offense.
You executed very well down the stretch. I thought you got some good looks. You got an offensive putback that came off a really nice drive dish. You missed the bunny. Talk about the execution a little bit down the stretch, because this is a 1-point, 2-point game where if you don't, you might not come out on top.
Right. Again, that goes back to senior guards. And once Jake was able to get the ball in the middle of the floor, he's really good at finding the open man underneath. And Peter Lewandowski and Chris Van Kuren are really good finishers at the rim. So that was a big difference for him. Jake handles the pressure great. He's a really good on-ball pressure dribbler.
You are now
2-1.
2-1 and
2-1 league.
2-1 league.
Yep.
How do you feel about your team right now?
We should be competitive every night if we're executing and forcing turnovers. Where we struggle is when we don't force turnovers. So, I think, Big Rapids and the traditionals, Big Rapids, Reed City, Morley, Lakeview's much improved. So for us, it's going to be a dogfight every night. And, I have 12, 13 guys that I can go to at any time. And I think maybe we wore down White Cloud a little bit towards the end. We'll try to use it to my advantage.
Now, when you play again?
We are Monday at Lakeview.
First of all, just talk about this win and how important it is for you guys.
Every conference win's huge. You got to stay ahead in the conference. And White Cloud was a good team and came out and hung with us the whole game.
What got you over the top, you think?
Just being steady with the ball, not turning it over. We had 9 turnovers the whole game, I believe, and that paid off big in the end. Making our free throws.
And you say being steady, you're a big part of that. You were driving, finding, Van Kuren, finding Lewandowski, pretty much anybody. Do you like being kind of the facilitator of this offense?
Yeah, I'd like to be, but I'd also like to be a scorer. So when the time comes that I need to handle the ball and control it, I will. But I like to be the scorer as well. And I feel that's kind of my role because we have a point guard that can do that, and he does it well.
Yeah, I think he fouled out, didn't he?
Yeah.
So you kind of had it.
Had to, yep.
How do you feel about the team right now? 4 games in, 3-1.
It's nice to have a winning record, but a lot to improve. We defensively and offensively. Defensively, we pressured them good tonight and got them to turn the ball over, but we have to convert on those turnovers and make baskets out of them.